Dave, tell me when we're up and running. We're live. All right, we are reconvening now. I have a motion to reconvene coming out of executive session.
So move.
Second.
First and a second to return from executive session.
All those in favor?
Pursuant to West Virginia Code 6-984, the board has directed legal counsel to proceed as directed, and the board will comply with West Virginia Code 6-9A-4B, parents 11, as applicable. We're reconvening at 7:47. Dr. Miller, any other personnel matters?
Yes, I'd just like to highlight Mr. Crum, who has upgraded his degree status from a master's plus 15 to a master's plus 30, and congratulations, great job. And finally, Paula Becca is retiring from a position as a 200-day countywide supervisory aid paraprofessional assigned to Transportation Department effective March 31st. Ms. Becca has been employed with the Hyde County Schools for 10 years, and all other personnel is presented.
Thank you, Dr. Miller. Congratulations. I was just saying, congratulations, School of Hard Knocks and everything. May I have a motion to accept Dr. Miller's personnel recommendations as presented?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Consent agenda. I have a couple of paid bills. Anything else anybody wants to pull off? Or Hope, did you want to?
I just had a couple of paid bills.
Okay, so would you like to kick us off with some of the paid bills?
Sure, I can do that.
Item C, number 8 of the consent agenda.
Yep. Okay, the first one is on page 2. That's our flood insurance. I know we've talked about this a couple times, Stephen. I just want to make sure, I think it was maybe 2 years ago, we talked about making sure that we didn't have more coverage than we needed and all that. So
Correct.
Can you just give us a quick update on where we stand with that?
Sure. The flood insurance runs through pre-insurance. They do the legwork on that end to make sure that we are not over-insured. They've certainly done the due diligence, and we've taken some content down and things like that, but these are just annual
So that's an
annual renewals.
Okay. Second one, just on that same page, the Siemens partial payment for the special ed cameras.
Correct.
It looks like multiple things under that actually, but I'm just wondering where we are on our payment schedule with the special ed cameras. That's a partial payment. How much is left?
I believe that's pretty close to it.
Okay.
So, did we get any money from the state for that?
We did.
We did?
We did. And actually they came back, they did not fully fund it, and they came back and they are giving us a second allotment that will fully fund
Good.
it.
Oh, good. You're talking about the cameras?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So when do we expect to see that?
Oh, we have it.
Oh, we have it already?
Sure.
Oh, okay, great. Page 6, the BAPCC emergency performance bond payment.
That's our the first energy savings contract loan. That is the second payment of the year for that.
Okay. And how many payments do we make on that per year?
2.
Just 2. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I think 90,000 of that is principal, and that's the one that we are refinancing.
Okay.
So that'll be the last payment on that particular loan, and then we're gonna go into a new one through the refinancing.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you. Those are all my questions. Thank you very much.
Well, I have the exact same ones highlighted. I want to follow up on one issue because there's actually 2 flood insurance payments because there was Philadelphia indemnity also. Have we looked at the different facilities to make sure they're in flood zones?
Yes.
Because I live pretty close to one.
Yes.
I used
yes.
to have to pay flood insurance, and I did. My wife did all the stuff that needed to be done.
Yes.
And we don't pay flood insurance anymore.
Yes.
But have we looked at that?
John Billy is the agent at pre-insurance that goes through this, and as he likes to say, I'm going to steal a line from him. Woodsdale Elementary has a toe in the water, so
As a what?
It is a literal corner that hits the floodplain. So
Oh.
Convey that to the city,
I came up to the front door once.
and then get out of the flood insurance, so
Yeah.
can we look at that further?
I can
It
ask him.
Makes no sense to me.
sure,
Yeah, I mean, I've
That-
gotten buildings out of flood insurance in the past as well that were pretty close.
Yeah.
Just in my work.
I can ask the question certainly. I mean, I know that we're under a little bit more strict guidelines because we're under state code, and
Well,
the state code
would
says
have to be-
you have to have it.
You have to have flood insurance.
Correct.
That's why
Well.
the city ought to graciously take Wheeling Island Stadium from us. But because it wouldn't have that same requirement. But if it's not in the flood zone, I can't imagine you would have to have flood insurance.
Correct. If it's not, you're right.
Does Wheeling Park High School have flood insurance?
No,
Okay, so that's where we're gonna start.
no, we're all in trouble with Wheeling Park High School floods.
Well, and I'd say we are Woodsdale. I mean,
Right.
so if we could take a little closer look.
I
at
can
that.
ask him to re-examine it.
And then on the Siemens, on the cameras,
Yes,
do they provide bus cameras as well?
that's
Well, we only need one, don't we,
Good
David?
question.
That would be a special one from that company with connecting to all the others. So is there any way to leverage our relationship with Siemens to get the live bus cams? Can you ask? Because the software folks aren't gonna care. I mean, it's an extremely expensive add-on.
Yeah.
But if we found a different alternative on a system we're already using, and Siemens is a platinum standard on a lot of these things to begin with.
And we already work with them, and you said we are getting a reimbursement on some of the Siemens
Right.
cameras.
Oh, yeah.
Could we, could that translate?
Oh,
that
yeah.
to-
Now the reimbursement was it was full. They were fully funding the special education cameras. We received one allotment. The state came back and said, did you spend more? Of course, I said we did because we did,
Right.
and we got the full 100% refund
So
on
that was
that.
specifically because they were for special education?
It was because of the law that was enacted.
Okay.
Those were the only questions I had.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Both for answering them. Placing that item C back into the consent agenda, may I have a motion to accept the consent agenda as presented?
So moved.
Second.
All right, I have a first and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? All right, motion passes. Board member comments. Grace, you have anything for us tonight?
Not really, other than we, got some really good coverage thanks to our PR people there.
Very good. Chris?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Pete?
No, just looking forward to the last 9 weeks being the best one of the school year, hopefully.
I second that. Molly?
Absolutely. Yeah, just thank you to everyone, and central office staff and team for all of your hard work. I know we asked a lot of you, and, we do appreciate it. Thanks for staying so late tonight.
Yes, so my only comment is, guys, this was a long meeting. Certainly reflects the commitment of this board and central office and many of the employees that trying to do the right thing to, by our kids, our teachers, and our service personnel. Future meetings, Tuesday, April 20th, 2021, levy order meeting at 8 a.m., which will be at the board office, reconvenes the March 22nd, 2021 recess meeting. And then Monday, April 26th, 2021, school calendar hearing meeting at 5:45 p.m. here at the board office, followed by the regular meeting on Monday, April 26th, 2021 at 6 p.m. being our regular meeting. There being no further business before the board, this meeting is adjourned at 7:56 p.m.